right, guys. I hope you're having a great day. This is Jean, and I'm back with a really cool video. So today what I am doing is, you remember that I had made this cute little cover, and I'm going to start putting some things in it. And one of the things that we often use in junk journals are envelopes. So I'm going to use this particular envelope, and I'm going to leave the window in it. But I want my things in this envelope, or in this journal, to be really kind of shabby, that, you know, that rustic look that we all love, and maybe shabby chic, not really. I can't tear that. Not really, because I'm not going to use pink throughout the whole thing like I did on the stitching, but I think that was kind of warranted because it was a flower bush that I made right there. So what I've done is I've torn down this envelope so that it'll fit pretty much in this space. And I want to keep the window, but I want to put something in the window that will go with our theme. Now, a lot of times I will use a vellum or tea bag or something of that nature, but this time I think what I want to use is part of a doily, because this is going to be part fabric, part let's see if I have any doilies that are more square over here. My whole desk is an extreme disaster, and it just needs to be completely cleaned off. Now, I've been using this a lot in my crafts, in my designs. I love it because it's really is shabby. So it's on the cover as well. Let me see if I can show you. So on the cover, you can barely see it, but it's underneath and over top of the paper. So I am going to tear a small piece that hopefully will fit in that window without any difficulty. Okay, so here it is, and this is kind of like a real pretty piece of eyelet, and I love it, but it has kind of disintegrated. It's very, very easy to tear. So if you would use it on a daily basis, I think it would not be the ideal fabric to use. They were some doilies. So, and I want to pull this over so that the florals show through. So if you can see that. Now, I know it's white on white, but it's not going to stay that way because we're going to put something over the outside here. So what we're going to do is, I have some, if I don't cause a, those are envelopes. I have some paper It says it's made in India from 100% recycled materials like silk, cotton, wool, agricultural waste, sugarcane, coconut, banana fiber, decorative materials such as flowers, leaves, grass, jute, and I couldn't read the last word. So, no trees. So basically, this is a paper. Each sheet was made by hand, they say, which that would be a feat in itself. I like these darker pieces. And I'm going to see if I can cover our envelope with this. So, how do I want to do this? Okay, I'm going to tear. Oh, this is harder to tear. I'm going to tear this piece. Okay, and I'm going to see if I can just put it right here. So let me take my cover away. And let me get some of my glue and see which glue's cooperating today. This one seems to be okay. So I want to get some right up against the window so I know that it's going to stick there. And I'm going to put this piece on it. Now it's straight along the edge of the window, but you can make these be, more, cut them more shabbily. I might do that on the other side, we'll see. So there we have that piece, and I'm just smoothing that down because I want to make sure that it doesn't come up where the window is. And then we're going to cut another piece of this. And this one is going to be more jagged. And actually, let me see how stuck down this is. It's pretty stuck down. Okay, that's okay. I like the jagged edge better. Let me see if I can find my ink. Okay, this is brush corduroy. That's good. So I'm just going to take this with the ink pad, just go down the sides. It's going to be okay if it gets anywhere else, just it'll add to the effect. So I'm going to put this one down here, and then we will have two pieces. I'm going to fix this other one because I don't like it being straight. I should have known. So we'll put this one down here. And then on this one, since it's already pretty much glued down, I'm going to take just a tiny piece of this and ink it up. Now, if you don't have ink, you can also take even something as simple as a Crayola marker that you can get, or cheap markers that you can get at your local Dollar Tree. And you can just use those to mark up the edges. Doesn't have to be a ink pad. Also, if you have makeup, brown makeup will work, but you do need to use an applicator with that, or maybe your finger, just to get the color to go on. And be careful not to, you just want the color. You don't want a whole lot of the powder. So, those are some options for you if you do not have what you need. I'm trying to see how much I want that. I might want to trim this a little bit. Okay. And I'm just going to dirty this up a little bit. And this. So I turned it over on the back to kind of measure where I needed to tear it. Ugh, if I can. Handmade paper is hard to tear, especially when you have 2 layers of it. And then I'm going to ink that up. Oops, I got ink on my tape, on my glass. I don't want to get that all over. Okay, so here, and what this will be is an envelope, because I'm going to take something here and make sure that stays in place. Okay, now I need to cover the bottom. And I was thinking, I don't know if this will work, but I was thinking about some big thick washi tape that I have here. And it kind of goes with the theme of the front of the cover. It's kind of a cute little print. And there's not much to cover, so I thought, why not give this a try? And I like it, and I just need to see how I'm going to trim it a little bit. I think washi tape is underused. We sometimes don't realize the value of washi and don't really use it for a full project. Okay. So this has to be torn down enough so it won't stick. Okay. Now, I'm going to take this out and I'm going to put a tiny bit of glue along this side and down here along this side. And then I'm going to lay that in there and hope that it'll stay glued down enough that we can use this envelope Let me pull it over a tiny bit. We can use this envelope then as a pocket. So let me just smooth this down. That'll help smooth down the washi tape. You do sometimes get washi tape that's not very good quality and it likes to come up. If you have that situation, all you need to do is add glue to it. And if you add the glue will keep it down so that it doesn't affect your design. So there is a cool pocket for our journal. I'm going to glue this part right here so that it'll stay down and actually look like a pocket. And I'm going to adhere this to the back because I want the back to have a pocket. So when I do that, I'll need to make sure that the cover closes properly. But I think that's really cute. What do you guys think? I'm really liking it. So I think we could probably add a couple things to it. I do have, let's see, what color of thread could we use? We don't want to necessarily use pink, but let me see what I have over here in my treasures that we could possibly add. Maybe we don't even have to sew it. I have this tiny little safety pin, and maybe we could put something on it to hang it. Here is a cute little, I still haven't figured out if this is from a if this is from a necklace or, sorry, my hands are kind of shaky, necklace or a, earring. I don't like the way that lays, so no for that one. I thought I had, okay, so I had some of these that I picked out of something, I don't remember, but they're just little pink beads. And I also had, give me a second to move my coffee. I also had, laying around here, a tiny little tag. So I'm going to put that, I'm going to put the, let me put my coffee back. If you guys knew how many times I'd spilled my coffee, it's crazy. So this is just a tiny little tag. So what we could do is we could put the tag on first, and then we could put this little tiny thing. And then let me see if I have any ribbon that I could use to have some, but not, I was looking for seam binding and I don't think I have any here. Give me just 1 second. Okay, that, what I found was the wrong color, so. Okay, here I found some pink. What other colors in that? Is there green? Let's put some green in there. How about that? Let me cut this off. I mean, it seems like everybody uses seam binding, but I don't mind. I'm going to use it, and I'm going to, I think I'm going to put it underneath my tag so we can see it. So I'm going to just stab it right there so I can tie it to the bobby pin. Bobby pin. No. Safety pin. This is not as easy as you would think. Let's do it this way. We will make the bow first and then put the bobby pin on. The lovely thing about crinkly seam binding is it doesn't matter which way your bow goes, it looks correct either way. So I'm going to put the safety pin here, put our little tiny vintage bead. Oops, no. It's the tag, then the little vintage bead. And then we're going to find a place where we can pin this. And this is a teeny tiny little safety pin. And it, oh no, it doesn't want to go through that handmade paper. Let me try again. There we go. Okay, so, I don't know if it's upside down or not, but it gives it a little bit of interest to the front. And I'm going to go ahead and ink the top where we put the washi, and the sides, and the bottom. And there you go. There's an easy way to cover an envelope, and then you can put it right in your journal. So I'm going to put this one right in here, and I'm thinking of just maybe tacking it down with some thread like at the corners, but I want you to be able to use it as an envelope. So, oh, some of the glue got stuck here. Let me see. So you can use it as an envelope to put tags in, or whatever fun thing you want to add in there. And that way you have a cute little addition to your fabric journal. So there you go. I think that is just so cute, and it will be perfect, the perfect size for this journal. So thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you know anyone else that likes these types of videos, junk journaling, mixed media, please let them know so that we can share our interests together. And I really appreciate you stopping by. Have a great day.